Alright guys, Sports Gaming Fever here, back again with some franchise mode with the Calgary Flames. So what I think we're gonna do, well, we left off last episode. First of all, no, I don't want to browse, I want to look at ours. We left off last episode with the frame of mind of maybe just, holding on to Smith, maybe even Neil too, until the trade deadline. I think that would be a good move. We got Arvidsson last time too, but I think holding on to them, seeing kind of where we are, because if we're going to make a playoff push, maybe trading our first round pick. And now, because of how the draft works and how, if you scout correctly, you can find some elite talents, top 4 defensemen, top 6 forwards, very late in the draft. Now, the only issue is I don't believe we have too many draft picks this year, so we may want to be adding to that. We have a first, a fourth, and a fifth, so we definitely want to be adding to that. Maybe just trading away some not so big pieces for late round picks. Let's go to rookie skaters. Let's see, like this guy got in 21 to 67 overall. He's not really going to make it much of anywhere, but we'll take care of all those trades during the trade deadline. But we'll see what he can net us. And actually, let me make sure on the trading block we have it so that we want picks. Yes, we do. Okay. So yeah, I say we just like sim pretty much. Let's just one more look over the lines. We got Arvidsson on the first line, which I think is good. He might grow like maybe another overall or two. I mean, depending on how players play, even when they're like 28, 29, they can grow even if it's not permanent. So if he's playing well, he could be like an 87 overall for a time period. If he's not playing so well during the season, he'll go back down to an 84. If he's playing horribly, he might go down to like an 81. So it fluctuates a lot, which I find pretty interesting, honestly. I think that's pretty cool that he can have boosts based on his morale, based on how well he's playing. And that goes for all players. So I don't think there's much to adjust with the lines, honestly. I've been kind of rolling with best lines. And I want to see what we can do. So I think we sim to the new year, because this will be January 1st, right? So let's just let it sim. A nice win right after the Arvidsson deal. So Frolik, I want to be reminded of what his trade value is. It is not high. I think I'm okay. Can we make this this year's third? See, they don't want to give that up, but I want to see if they will, because we're not currently in the third round. Okay, well, what if we drop it to a fifth? Alright, cool. I think that's fine. We're already in the fourth round, and I'd rather a third rounder than... that's more important, getting into the third round, than netting a second, fourth. We're also already in the fifth, but I definitely think it's important to get to the third. It would be nice to get into the second round too, but that's not necessarily the most important. Honestly, I'd stack up on like 6th and 7th, and be able to find some pretty good players based on the way I plan on scouting, and we'll handle that once we get through November. So yeah, we need to add some skaters in the system. Yeah, we're gonna need to add a winger. So we might as well call him up. Looks like we need another skater. Let's go to the NHL. I want to see how many defensemen we have. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we should add another defenseman. He's injured, but he has a 2-way contract, so we can't bring him up. I guess Prout, even though he has a 1-way. How old is he? Oh, he's 28. Yeah, let's bring. If we lose him to waivers or something, it's not a big deal at all. Wait, hey. Okay. So let's edit the lines. First of all, let's go best. So I think this is good, although I knew Derek Ryan's a playmaker. What is Lazar? 2-way forward. What's Bennett? 2-way forward. What's Grinder? Playmaker. Okay, yeah, you don't really want 2 playmakers on the first line, or on any line. I'm sorry. Power forward. 2 power forwards is a bit weird. I wonder how that's going to progress. We have a sniper, 2-way forward, and a sniper. Okay. Yeah, we're obviously not going to take Gaudreau off. It might actually be to our benefit. I want to see how that would do. I have a sniper down here. So it's basically sniper, 2-way forward, and a power forward. And then we have power forward, 2-way forward, and a sniper. So yeah, it's basically the same layout. Sniper, 2-way power, sniper, 2-way power. I think that'll work out pretty well. Defense, this is fine. This is about how I saw it going after we traded Giordano. Let's look at special teams. That's interesting having him up. Anderson getting some time on the power play is cool. I'm fine with that. Penalty kill. Yeah. I mean, Jankowski is 2-way, yeah. And Bennett is also 2-way, as we saw. Lazar is also 2-way. So that makes a lot of sense. Hannafin not on 1. Maybe he's just, like, not as strong defensively. I mean, he is pretty strong defensively, actually. He's got, like, 88s everywhere. Hamonic is better. Brody is not necessarily. And he's 28. Let's get Hannafin some time on the penalty kill. Even if he's not necessarily gonna be good on that side defensively. Though I think on our regular lines he is a right defenseman. It just has to do with stick checking, I suppose. Oh, and both of these guys are left-handed. Right-handed, left-right. Yeah. I'm fine with it. Alright, yeah, Stockton can go best. Not really too worried about Stockton. Alright, let's go to player morale. Thanks for the opportunity. Demanding works for, like, every player. Almost every player. See? Like, it's just kind of absurd. Like, doesn't really matter what team. Most of them like demanding. So Stone. It's kind of... Didn't we just... Why does Vancouver, like, want over... Well, Stone's playing right now. I'd rather hold on to Stone. Yeah, I'd rather hold on to Stone. In case we make the playoffs. Frolik, I wasn't too worried about because we get rid of a contract. I don't see him as a part of the future of the team. Stone could be like a good top 6 because he's still 28 years old, I believe it said. Yeah, let's view the draft class really quick. So basically what I wind up doing is... let's see if we've already uncovered anyone that's elite. Like, yeah, see, like, we have an elite... Did that say an elite grinder? Yeah, an elite grinder. Okay, but see, you can get him, like, 80th overall. And once we go through and scout them more efficiently, then we'll be able to uncover more that are even in the 7th round. I have drafted in other franchise modes. I've drafted elite players in the 7th round. I've drafted one of my best wingers in the 7th round. He was elite, and he wound up being like my franchise's first line winger for about 10 to 15 years. I've played like 15 seasons, and I've had him for like 10 to 15, somewhere in there. So yeah, dude, it's just amazing how well players can get even from the 7th round. Holding on to Stone, Stockton can just be best lines. Has a pro player gotten injured yet? I don't think they have. Also, we're doing really good right now. I'm actually surprised at how well we're doing. Sparks. How good is Sparks? Yeah. No, I don't. I feel like the computer put Stone on my trade block. Okay. So wow, we are second in our division. Game in hand on San Jose, though. They're starting to get out of reach. And we'd actually, I mean, we're tied with a bunch of teams with 48 points, but we have 1 to 2 games in hand over most of them. Los Angeles is close, so it's going to be a tight race, but we'd also be, looking here, we'd be in a wild card spot if we don't hold on. So I think it's definitely possible. Hold on. Wow. 18 goals, 26 assists in 40 games for Gaudreau. Let's just check out this. Monahan, Neal, Arvidsson. So they're splitting some time. Where's Kachuk isn't doing that well, so maybe moving him down to the 4th line, because what is he? He is a second line forward, so I think moving him back down might make the most sense. Because Arvidsson is producing much better. So and he's playing his original position, so that was a good experiment, but I don't think it's worth it. And so scouting, now this is a little tedious, but I have a way to do it kind of quickly. Okay, so what we do, scout specific players. Click this, we go all the way to potential and comparison, and we just double click. This might be annoying sound-wise too, so I'm sorry about that, but so I'll complete by March and we even get 517th overall. Damn, what league was that? Was that USA East? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to just do it this way. So we know USA East, just remember that is the one we did. Because it kind of already does this on its own sometimes, but just making sure we get like the top ones. Not much on the Dell, or the DEL I suppose, but I always call it confirm. Dell QMJHL. There'll be a lot in this. We just want to make sure we get the reports like by early June. And it's nice to get like top 200. I think it's good to go. Stop there. Yeah, I think that's fine. Confirm. Oh, and it sucks when you do that and then you hit circle. It really does suck. Oh yeah, keep doing this. Why isn't it? It's doing it before. Oh, it is doing. Okay, we just kind of. I think we gotta remember. So we did USA East. We haven't done the OHL. We did the QMJHL, right? QMJHL? Yeah, because that was like May. We did the DEL. Okay. So yeah, like I said, this gets tedious, especially when you screw up the order like I have here. But it ensures that we get pretty much every player's potential, at least that's worth picking. And this is how you uncover some gems and uncover some guys who are elite late in the draft. Actually, let's remove you. I'll keep that goaltender in because we are looking at goaltender prospects for sure. USA West. There's usually not much in the West. USA, yeah. Goalie here. Oh, another goalie. Yeah, that's good. Russia. So I'm missing some because I'm trying to do it quick. I think that's good. Unless there's like a goalie, yeah. Oh wow, there's 3 goalies. I'm glad I scrolled back down. Cool. WJHL. WJHL? WHL. I'm missing a lot. I may have missed one on top. They're like up top, but top 250 would be good. Yeah, there we go. Is there a goalie? No. So yeah, goalie prospect could be basically our main focus in the draft if we don't find one in another way. Liga. And I think this is the final one, right? So this is, like I said, very tedious. But it really helps out. So that's out of the way. So yeah, without further ado, actually, let's upgrade and maintain really quick. We have to do that at the end of the season, and I hope we have enough money. Let's repair all of these while we can, or like just while we're here, and they're a bit cheaper. Just kind of get ahead of the game. Not going to repair these because if we upgrade them, they basically get repaired. Concessions, team store. So right now we have plenty of money to upgrade that during the off season, which is nice because how much did it say it was to upgrade? It doesn't even tell you. But usually it's no more than $1 million. Usually it's a little under $1 million. Sometimes it's like 700K. So we should be fine there. And so I think we're gonna sim until the trade deadline. Address where we're at and make some trades. And honestly, if it really looks like we're gonna make it into the playoffs, I'm open to trading the first round pick for like someone who's who's young and will contribute still, but definitely young. Even if they're hey. This is tempting. We don't know much about this guy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is basically they're equating. Oh, Neil's trade value is dropped significantly. Oh, no, he is the orange. Oh, and he's the orange. So his trade value is really good. So what I'm gonna do is is he in the AHL? Or no, he's playing in the, I believe he's playing in the, Tippett. He's in the CHL. Okay, I want to see how exactly this works. We're going to hold on that. I am going to look at that guy. So he's on Florida. So I'm wondering if the NHL scout is able to do that. Scout specific players. Florida. And he was a right winger, right? Yeah, we might need our CHL. But it doesn't tell you what branch of the CHL he is in. Are we able to scroll over to that? Oh, we can scroll on this. Okay, so looking for Tippett. I feel like these are only players who can be drafted, though. So I don't know how to scout him. Can we do it through the AHL? Who's Florida's freaking team? Can we just go to him somehow and scout him? Oh, you know what? Wait, view, or is there a view roster? Does this let you scroll through teams? I feel like there's a way to scroll through teams and see their. I know you can do it in lines. Oh, maybe contracts. Yes, okay. This might be our ticket. Florida. Not on your main roster. I'm gonna say in the system. There he is. So what if we select him? Scout player. There we go. Triangle. Wow. Why did I miss that? Jesus. Okay. I could have done it 3 minutes ago, but I wasted all of your time and mine. So we'll wait for him to get back to us. I don't know how long that will take. Let's send to here. Yeah, Stockton can manage itself. Stockton again. Knocked over a ginger ale bottle. Central scouting. Okay, so have we really uncovered much else? No, because the reports won't be done until like April and May and early June. Man, I really don't know what to do because we're like so on the cusp. Like, even if we make the playoffs, like, I don't think we'll really make it that far. I also don't want to upset the owner by not making the playoffs. Right now, we're just barely hanging on to a wild card. Well, yeah, barely, because Edmonton's there. Vegas is doing better than Arizona. And some sims, they do way worse than Arizona. But I'm gonna check out what's good with Tippett. If we got much more information on him. I don't know how long complete's gonna take, but we're gonna go to the trade deadline. Because we didn't get the information. I want to know overall for sure, and I want to know his status for sure. But that could be great. That could solve like everything we need to know about like in terms of our right winger of the future. Like I'd say, it'd be great if we could get someone who develops into like, hey, like high 80s, maybe even 90 overall. I mean, that'll be difficult, but if we could just land him in that deal that they sent us, that'd be great. All right, now we're winning a lot of games. No, that's how I want my trade block. I don't need to edit. All right. Let's evaluate real quick. So we're climbing. Joe's doing good. I don't want to spend too much time right now going through all of the stats. I wanna dump Neil for Tippett if that is a good trade for us. Playoffs. Where? Don't tell me they traded him. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, okay, so he's only a top 6. And he's a 71 overall. So it was good to look at him. Could still very well be a good... could still very well be good for us. Drafted a 10th overall in 2017. I'm interested in seeing if it would like take less than Neil. Like, who do you want? If you want like one of my prospects, that would be pretty cool. You don't want Parsons, but would you take Parsons? It's not going to be enough, but if we give a pick, also good to see what we got for picks. just a refresher. So we're doing pretty good in that category now. Would you take like a 5th? Okay, so we're not meeting the block, obviously, so I think it's gonna take that. Could give up Stone, because let me see defenseman. See, Hannafin's an 86 now, based on the time he's been getting, so that is good to see. I really want to bring up Tormina for trading Stone. He won't even get the deal done. We'll need to add more. Next year's 3rd. Can I get like a 6th back? Cool. I think that's a pretty fair deal. I think it gets us into the 6th round, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I don't believe we had a 6th round pick. Edit lines. I think we're good. Yeah, this is just goalies. You needed a goalie here. Legio, whoever you are. Yeah. And Gillies is he's 25. But he does have the low potential of a starter. I don't think Parsons was ever going to be our goaltender of the future. He's not going to be elite. So I think we hold on to what we have. Because I think we're going to hold on to at least a wild card spot. Maybe in the next episode, see what we can. I'd like to hold on to the 1st round pick. We could always trade up at the draft if there's really someone we would like to get. So I think holding on to that pick would be a wise move right now. Once again, just checking out our lines. I think it was also good to get Tippett, because even if he's not like that elite guy, he's going to slot in and, even if he's only a 3rd liner, or if he does become that top 6 forward, that's nice too. We have Lindholm, we have Arvidsson, but yeah, so I like these lines. Kachuk is an 85 now, which is nice. And then again, nope. What am I doing? Looking at the defense, Hannafin, Brody, nice. I like how this is looking. Definitely not like cup favorites, but I mean, we could get past the 1st round. You never know. So yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be all for now. In the next one, we'll go through the motions of hopefully get into the playoffs. All right, guys. See you later.